Yeah, it's kind of a neat new car in my opinion from Lexus, and not neat because it's kind of one of these crossover mini SUV things. But the new Lexus hybrid, well, it's in a hybrid. It's also available as a regular car, but it's the UX, which I guess they're calling it the Urban X Over.
Oh God, no!
I don't know, but it's basically a compact SUV based on the same chassis as the Toyota CHR and the Corolla Hatchback. So they're actually leveraging that platform. So basically, if you buy this fancy ass Lexus hybrid UX, you're really buying a Corolla Hatchback for double the price.
Yes.
But what I thought was really cool is it does use the Toyota hybrid system, and it's all-wheel drive. And this, of course, means that we'll probably see a CHR hybrid all-wheel drive and probably a Corolla hatchback all-wheel drive at some point in the not-too-distant future.
No.
And even though it's an SUV thing, it gets, well over 30 mpg. And it's a nice replacement because, unfortunately, they discontinued the CT200H hybrid SUV. Or not SUV, the hybrid hatchback, which was the lowest cost Lexus in the product line. Yeah. And it was really a gussied up Gen 3 Prius, but it was pretty cool for a Gen 3 Prius. So I think this is a pretty cool car for Lexus to offer. And price-wise, let's see, it's coming in different trim levels, but you can get it in an F Sport trim, which is the fancy ass.
Well, they're racing car version.
Yeah,
right?
But the UX 250H F Sport all-wheel drive is about 36 grand, which in the land of Lexus is a pretty good deal. And the base model hybrid all-wheel drive is not that much less, 34 grand.
Yeah.
And the gas version is 32,000. So you're paying a couple of grand for the hybrid with all-wheel drive, and $4 grand for fully loaded. So pretty neat little car if you're someone looking for a compact crossover hybrid. And I don't know.
And and if you really, really need to have that Lexus badge.
Right. Yeah, and like I said, I'm sure, and I think in other countries you can already get a CHR hybrid with a Toyota badge on it. And it's nice to see they're leveraging their all-wheel drive, their all-wheel drive system. If you look in the picture here of the chassis, there's no drive shaft from the front of the car to the back of the car. It's an electric rear end. They don't really highlight that very well in the pictures. But anyway, it's a neat little Lexus, and it's nice to see a compact SUV hybrid out there.
That's all-wheel drive too, right?
That's all-wheel drive. And like I said, it shares the chassis with the CHR and the Corolla hatchback, so I'm sure we'll see hybrid all-wheel drive derivatives of those cars in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah.
So,
awesome.
So take your Subaru and
yeah, exactly. Screw you, Subaru. This is a cooler car.
Well, I mean, Subarus aren't cheap either. That's the thing. I mean, they certainly
you can easily spend 30 grand on a Subaru.
Easily spend 30 grand on a Subaru. So then you're suddenly looking at like, wow, do I want? It's kind of a different group.
And let's see, where's the mileage on this?
39 combined.
Yeah, so that's pretty decent.
So this reminds me of the CT200H that we drove from Chicago to LA and back in. And our review was that it was quiet.
Yeah, the CT200H was a neat little car. It was tiny.
Yeah, it was very tiny.
It was very small.
And it was only front-wheel drive, and it didn't have that SUV form factor that people seem to want. So,
and in my opinion, it kind of suffered from identity crisis. I saw 3 or 4 different commercials for the CT200H, and it was appealing to different people. It was almost like Lexus didn't really know how they wanted to market the car.
Yeah, it was like for sporty millennials or luxury cheapskates. I don't know. I couldn't really figure out where to fit.
I want to buy a Lexus. I just don't want a nice one.
Or buy a lot of gas.
Said no one ever,
Well, and I recently had a customer. She was an elderly Asian lady, retired, and she bought the CT200 F Sport.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I said, I don't think Lexus was looking at your demographic when they made this car, but she said, I like it. So,
Yeah.
there you go.
I
because she
drove.
said all the other Lexuses were too big. You know, she wanted a small car.
Right. Right.
Well, and what's a neat thing in the resale market is the CT200H regular one sells for not that much more than a Gen 3 Prius of comparable year and mileage, and it's a lot nicer car on the inside. So if you can live with the little less cargo room, and you're looking for a used Prius, look for a CT200H.
Yeah, it's a spiffy little car.
It's
And again,
not that much more, and you get heated leather seats and sunroofs and Lexus-y, you know.
Right.
Yeah. I drove one from Pennsylvania to Montreal and back, and it was nice. It was okay. It wasn't the Lexus experience, the F Sport especially, the experience that I was looking for. You know, I was kind of shocked there.
But I think this new one, there'll be a home for it. You know, it's a decent car, good powertrain, you know, so, and not too expensive for Lexus.
Yeah, I can't wait to go check it out. Yeah.